Hello, welcome to Courtney in the Kitchen. Well, you are already part of Courtney in the Kitchen. So tonight I'm going to reveal our new product line. So, it'd be good if I had the catalog. So let's see, we're gonna wait for a couple of people to jump on. And when you jump on and you're watching this live, I have some tickets and I will pop you right in here. And hi Lee. So I just came on, and what is going to happen is when you watch the live, it's not going to be too long, I promise. We do have a good amount of new products, but I'm going to put your name and I will do the drawing tonight. So no waiting to spin the wheel for the prize. So I'm going to put Lee right in there. Okay, Lee's in here. Hi. And just before, while we wait for a couple people to see who else wants to join us live, I'm actually on time. Something different for me. All right, Melissa's here. So if you come on, and I will put your name in on the end. Hi, Carly. So the people that jump on right away can tell you're prompt and you're excited. I'm putting your name in here. We've got Carly, Melissa, Lee, because you may have gotten my email, I don't know, or seen it in the group, but you're gonna be in the drawing at the end. And we actually have a lot of products to share, not too many, but for a spring, summer product launch, and I get them all for Pampered Chef gives you the products for selling, and I'm also a leader, so I get the whole product line. So cool thing is, usually I get 2 of everything. So when you book your March party, you will be getting a free product. New product. I'll talk about that later, but can't find a catalog, which is pretty important. Of course. All right. Well, I don't want to wait any longer. So if anybody else jumps on, I will check before we sign off, and I'll put your name in the drawing. And we will start. So if you are watching the replay, you can still comment below with what you really like, what your favorite product is. And of course, if you're watching us live, go ahead and comment for what you're excited about and things like that. So I'm gonna start off with our brand new catalog. So I've done a lot of, not a lot, but I have shown you the deluxe stand mixer, but if you're new to the group or you have not seen the videos, because that's pretty common with Facebook, if your notifications for Courtney in the Kitchen are on highlights, because that's what they're automatically set to, then you might only see things every once in a while. So if you're on your phone, I think you go up to the, not sure, the dots, change it to all if you want to not miss anything. If you like highlights, that's fine, but you definitely will miss a lot. Okay, so without further ado, I'm gonna start off with our new pantry products. So we've got 3 new pantry products. And the first one, let's see, it is going to be a new addition to our bread line. So we have people that have been loving the caramel latte bread. We had the beer bread, the apple spice beer bread. So this is a bread. Of course, I just baked it. It smells really good. And it smells a little sour because it's sourdough bread. So it's amazing. It smells so good. And I'm not a bread maker, but all I had to do was add a cup of warm water, and you do have to cover and let it rise for 2 hours. And then I put, what did I do? Oh, and then you knead it with the flour, and you can put it on a stone, or I put it in our I put it in our stoneware loaf pan, but you can just put it on anything, you know, a baking stone, or sheet pan, whatever. And the thing that's cool about this is if you're gonna make sourdough bread, typically, again, I'm not a big bread maker, so I haven't really researched it, but typically if you wanna make sourdough bread, it is not as easy as just putting a cup of warm water. So this is great. That's one of our new pantry items. And we also have, I was really excited about these 2 because they're very different from anything else that we have in our line. Hey, Mrs. L. Hi, Barbara, I'm gonna put your name in here. For the prize. We just started, so sourdough bread was the first new product. And here it is. You can always watch the replay if you're joining us late. So the second new pantry product is black truffle herb seasoning. So again, our new seasonings are very different. Hi, Jean. I should have had one of my daughters here. When they were little, they would have been my assistant and been so excited to help me do the live. But now they're teenagers and we don't have school here in New York because we're getting a snowstorm. So they're not hanging around in the kitchen. But anyway, so black truffle herb, and we have a really good New Season's Best, and there's a recipe for black truffle burgers. So that's pretty cool. I know. And it's interesting because it's got some sea salt, some cocoa, garlic powder, onion powder, some, let's see, dehydrated chives. So it smells pretty good. So if you like truffle, you can even put them on fries, burgers. So that's a cool one. And another one that's kind of different, pretty popular, is Green Goddess seasoning mix. So the Green Goddess seasoning mix. So this is good. And of course, I'll talk about the Season's Best, but you better believe that there are some great recipes to go with these new seasonings. So this, you're just gonna add, if you're wondering what Green Goddess is, it's got a whole bunch of different spices. It's got spinach powder, sugar, onion powder, some dill, some basil, all that. So Green Goddess pasta salad is one of the recipes. So those are our 3 pantry products. The black truffle herb rub. No, actually this is seasoning, I'm sorry. Seasoning, Green Goddess, and of course the delicious sourdough bread. I do want to say, for all you that love, of course I lost it. I'm so prepared until I'm not. Where is it? Our ranch popcorn seasoning. I had it here. I'll find it after I turn the live off. Anyway, oh, it's over there. The ranch popcorn seasoning is really popular, and tomorrow is the last day to stock up on that. That is leaving the line along with the French toast. So if you're a pantry person and, oh, Melissa loves sourdough. I can't wait to taste it because, I don't know, the kitchen smells like sourdough. All right, so we'll put this out of the way. If anybody else hops on, I will keep checking. So that brings us to our new line of what would you need to cut the bread with? You would need to cut the bread with, oh, Sharon is here. I'm gonna put Sharon in the drawing. All right. We've got a new line of, not new, but they are updated. So if you are a fan of our color-coded knives or if you've never tried them, we now have, there's a whole set, so you can get them all as a set. And these are great for, you know, people that want a good stainless knife blade. I'll show you this one. This is our chef's knife. They're redesigned. So we've had the color-coded knives, but the colors are updated and they are now dishwasher safe, which is, I always thought they were, oops. But they come with a knife, and this is great for people a knife cover, who want to have a quality knife, but you don't necessarily want to spend a lot unless you host a party or get them for 50% off on our German steel knives. These are stainless steel, and then they're very, very sturdy. So they're more of a disposable knife, but they're stainless steel, and then they're like a ceramic coating, so they come easily, you know, your food slides off them easily. And they're just quality. So if you have color-coded knives, and yours need an upgrade, for example, I've had mine for way over 3 years, and I thought, well, I'm glad I got another set. So chef's knife, and you can buy all these open stock too. Chef knife, but the set comes with all of them. There's another little serrated knife. It's kind of like a purple color. Then we have our regular utility knife, which is a green. We have, the reason why I started talking about slicing, we have the bread knife, which is back. So the bread knife is nice and long, and you're gonna cut your sourdough bread. Everybody needs a good bread knife. Then we have, oh, that's the chef. The last part is the serrated knife. So again, these are all open stock, but some people like to get a whole set, especially if maybe you have a housewarming or a bridal registry, or, you know, somebody wants good knives. So that is our color-coded knives. They come in a set, and those are updated. So those are not new, but they are restyled and much better. Something I was really excited about, going along with our cutting theme, was the color coated stainless steel and ceramic steak knife set. So how many times have you been like, maybe you have a good set of steak knives, but maybe you're eating by yourself and you don't want to hand wash them. I know our really good steak knives are hand wash only, and they're German steel, and they're wonderful. But to tell you the truth, these are going to make my life easier on a quick weeknight when you have steak and you don't want to do a whole bunch of dishes. Even if you don't have a dishwasher, they come clean really easily. But they all have the little covers, and they come in a set of 4. And they're the nice neutral gray. So these are the set of 4 steak knives, and they're longer than our serrated knives. You might say, oh, it looks the same as the serrated blade, but it's got a little bit of serrated knife, which is good for your tomatoes. It's got a little bit of a different shape, and it's longer. All right, this was another really fun one that came out. And I'll show you the next 2. Our theme next will be slicing and dicing. So slicing and dicing tonight. This is our brand new cup slicer. So it's about a cup, hence the name cup slicer. And I'll post a video in the next couple of days of all these individually, because they give you Pampered Chef will show you a couple different fun things. Like they had somebody cut strawberries and bananas using a knife, and then the person next to it was throwing them right in the cup slicer, and you can imagine how much faster this was. So what you do is you can put all of your, put them in here, and boom. And you can just put them right in here. Whoops, sorry. And put it up, and they stay in there. So if you want to do a whole big bunch, probably can't see, lift it up, boom. You can fill it up. So there you go. I could do some bananas, whatever you're gonna cut, and you can quickly chop it and fill up the cup. Oops. So that's the cup slicer. Very cute, different. It makes them all the same sizes, so there's people that like them cut for fruit salads or things like that. So that was really cool. This is called the cup slicer. I know, isn't it cool? Yes, you can cut eggs, yep. I'll read. The catalog says, because this catalog, most of you that are watching have requested a catalog, and I put those in the mail. I put some in yesterday and some in today, because if you're like me, you like to really examine them and look at everything. So that is salad, stir fries, blade, soft fruits or vegetables. Yep, you could do eggs. And it's also dishwasher safe. So when you get your catalog, if it says DWS, or if you look at the online one, that means dishwasher safe. And the little number next to it tells you what the warranty is. So anything you see here, you could buy it at Walmart, but you would not be able to replace it if it's broken unless you have your receipt. But that's what's great about Pampered Chef and having a consultant. So that's the cup slicer. This one, my daughter eats peaches, plums. This I thought was great. It's a new addition to our wedger, I guess you call it, wedger, drawing a blank, collection. We have our veggie wedger, which is just like this, and this is the stone fruit wedger. So if you like peaches, of course I can't open it, or plums, things that have that pit in the middle. I didn't have a ripe plum, so I wasn't gonna show you one that wouldn't work, but basically, I'll show you what happens. You push it down. It's going to make 12 even slices of your peaches or your stone fruit, as they call it. And of course, I have a wonderful picture because I played with all these tools so that I could know about them before they came out. So I'll give you a little picture here, just like that. So it cuts it right in the middle. Really good for peaches and plums. So that's another part of our slicing and dicing. Okay, let's see, what else do we have? Oh, all right, we're gonna move on to, we're gonna go from like largest to smallest here. We are going to do next, I'm really excited about this. It's the cover of our Season's Best. So we're gonna go into the baking, the new bakeware. If you like to make tarts, you are going to fall in love with our tart pan. So this is our brand new tart pan with lid, and it's our wonderful blue color. So if you have any of the other Pampered Chef, bakeware, goes with your collection. It is not dishwasher safe. All the blue is hand wash, but I'm gonna show you the recipe in our new Season's Best. And if you're unfamiliar with Season's Best, every new season, which is September and March, the fall and spring season, they come out with the best recipes tested with our products. And this is the no bake peach tart. Now, I'm not a baker, but I can definitely see myself becoming one and making tarts. Really simple recipes. And of course you can use this for your peaches. And so that was really great. And then in the summer, if you're gonna take it someplace, you're gonna make a tart, you can put the lid on. So I love this. Something else that has come back is another part of our bakeware line. Of course, you can do cold desserts, things like that, or hot, is our 9x9 pan. Everybody was so happy. All consultants were so happy that this size is back. So our bakeware is, obviously it's high quality, but I can tell you that it is made of no fuss non-stick. You can heat safe to 450, oven safe, freezer safe, and it goes along with our, Regina joined us. I'm gonna put Regina's name in the PC bucket for a prize. So make sure if you joined us, you watch the replay if you're late. So there you go. It goes with our collection. And I was just really excited about this because everything heats evenly in our bakeware. And you can take this again anywhere when you've got the lid. And of course, our Season's Best has a nice, interesting recipe. I thought this was interesting. It's an older Pampered Chef recipe. It's called an ambrosia pretzel salad. So that's one that complements the 9x9 baking pan. Square pan with lid, I'm sorry. It doesn't have to be a baking pan. You could make other things than baked items. So those are our two new baking, our tart pan and our 9x9. I'm sorry, it's not a 9x9. It's an 8-inch. I'm sorry. Not 9x9, 8-inch. Okay, let's see. Keeping with the baking theme, you may have, I know if you're watching this group and you're in this group, you have our scoops. I didn't mean to rhyme. Group, scoop. So you might have our 1 tablespoon and our 2 tablespoon. Introducing the large, extra large scoop. I know, Melissa, I love that it has a lid. You can take it in the summer and everything. Or even put it outside when you don't want, food bugs to get in it. So this was awesome. This was another one that I was super excited about and everybody was really excited about because you can make maybe that large muffin pan. You can just make the big scoop. And these are stainless, obviously warranty, guarantee, whatever you want to call it. So that was an awesome one too. The stainless, how am I doing on time? Whew, the stainless, large stainless scoop. Okay, the next thing is going to help you. This is kind of a fun one. So they are called spatula tongs. Spatula tongs. So I'm gonna add Regina and Jennifer in because they just came in. Their name when you're watching live, you're going to get your name in the drawing, and I am gonna do it right after because no need to come on again and spin the wheel. So these are spatula tongs. So they're really cool. They're the same, silicone heat resistant handle, head, and the same cool thing that they're not gonna be going like this. They're locked, and all you do is open it, and this little thing goes down, so you don't have to store them like that. They lock, just like our chef tongs. We have pasta tongs, and we have small and large chef tongs. So they're kind of, I don't know if you can see, they are kind of like good for taking burgers off your pan, I don't know, maybe pancakes. So spatula tongs, they're wide, they can grab things. So I thought this was cool. When we were thinking about new products, I never would have thought we would have had something like a spatula tong. So You're gonna need the spatula tongue for this new one. Introducing, and I know that Susan is not on that I see, but Susan can attest to our amazing cast iron. Introducing the 12-inch cast iron grills pan. So this is going to be another piece added to the cast iron collection. So I made this balsamic chicken the other night. I grilled the chicken in this, and I have our grill pan and I love it, but cast iron, there's just something about it if you want a certain flavor, and you can take it, you know, heat it up over a campfire if you wanted. And the grill press goes right over it to get those perfect grill marks, your paninis, you know, you name it. You can make your bacon in here and make it flat. I can see Lee likes that. So the cast iron grill pan, you're gonna need those tongs. Now, I will tell you, I love our grill pan, and the grill pans, the deluxe grill pan and the 12-inch or 11-inch grill pan, they're being redesigned. That being said, redesigned meaning they're our same wonderful cookware with the removable lid that makes it oven safe. And the only difference is now they're going to upgrade. They're going to come with this cast iron press. So they just did a little bit of switching up, putting the new cast iron press instead of our old cast iron press that went with that. So there are some sets that are just redesigned. So that is another one that I really like, and I've already used. And again, I told you this New Seasons Fest has a bunch of recipes that complement each of these. And that one is the balsamic caprese chicken. And that was really good. I made that the other night. Because of course I want to make sure that, you know, that they're group worthy to share with you. And I'll go over a couple of recipes in that too. So let's see, we're almost done. We have, this is the utensil scrubber. So Pampered Chef always comes out with some updated little cleaning tools. So this is a utensil scrubber, and the idea is that it's got kind of like interlocking bristles and folds down, and you're gonna put your utensils right in here and just kind of have fun with it, or you can open it up and it's a good scrubber. And updated is our, whatever this thingy's called. This is called the, hi Andrea. Andrea just joined. I'm telling you, these girls gotta come in. Gotta put Andrea on a piece of paper. This is the scrubber. I cannot remember the name. The deluxe scrubber. It looks like a toothpaste. Oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. But you know what I mean. Cleaning brush. Dual-sided cleaning brush. Okay. So the dual-sided cleaning brush has the little bristles here. And this thing, I'm telling you, that's that crack between like your oven and, oof, I just put that right through. This little thing's great. So that's just updated. The other one was maroon, so this is updated to be gray. All right, we are winding down, but again, if you're on live, I'm gonna do a, let me make sure that I put, oh, I got Andrea in. This is a cool thing. So these are the bag cutter and clips. So what this is it comes in a set of two, and obviously you can use it as a bag clip, but if you don't like to rip them open, or maybe, I don't know, just cool, you're gonna put it right here. It's called a bag, what did I say it was called? Bag clip and opener. And you press here, and I love it because it's got the little Pampered Chef Happy Spoon, and you literally go there and you slide it across, and it's a perfect cut. So just something fun. And then you can, after you open it, I've done this 3 times tonight. Oh, you don't want to do that. You don't want to put it in your face, but hey, if it does, it happens. And then you're going to clip it. Obviously, it's really, could be on a little one, but it's good for a big bag. So that is the bag clip. Okay, I think I covered everything except for our fabulous cover product, which I have been showing and showing, and I will show it to you again. I went live on my personal page, which I don't usually do, but I decided to share it. because I made the most awesome shredded chicken. I did 2 pounds of chicken in our multi-cooker, which is our pressure cooker. You might have it, it's called the quick cooker, but now it's the multi-cooker. So this is our brand new electric stand mixer. So this is our cover product. I am a non-stand mixer owner. Oh yay, I'm so glad Susan came on, because Susan jumped on just in time. But since Susan is an avid cast iron lover, I wanted to come back on. I know you'll watch the replay, Susan. I'm gonna try and keep it short, but it's the 12-inch grill pan skillet. Just had to show that again for Susan. All right, so the last thing here is our deluxe stand mixer, and what is so amazing about this one is I never had a stand mixer. I had one when I got engaged. It was one of, I had the KitchenAid, it was on my list. I never use it. I thought I just needed it to bake, and I literally never used it. It was so big and so heavy. So this one is, I can move it around my counter. It's got a handle, and it's 16 pounds, and I think other ones out there are like 26 pounds. So I'm able to move it around my counter and even store it. It has an on-off switch, and like our other products, like our air fryer, it has, not plugging it in, but it has different pre-programmable settings. So the handle goes like this. This is really cool. This is an attachment, it doesn't come with it, but this is if you want, you don't want your flour going all over and you want to pour your ingredients in. And it comes with obviously the dough hook, the whip, and the blade. This is what I did my chicken with. I cooked it in the pressure cooker. I dumped it in here, and it's got a scraping blade, this thing. These are all dishwasher safe, all the pieces. And it shredded up my chicken in seconds. So you can do a whole big pot and have a meal or save it for meal prep. This is a stainless steel bowl, dishwasher safe, and I can make meatloaf in it. There's a really good recipe. Again, I'm going back to our new season's best, but that I want to try. It's lemon garlic, uses our lemon garlic seasoning. Ooh, it's really bright here. I feel like I'm under a tanning bed, even though I don't tan. Lemon garlic turkey meatballs. So you put the meatballs in the stand mixer, and you do the scraping blade, and you're gonna put it on mix for 50 seconds. So what's cool about this is they're pre-programmed, so you don't have to guess, and they all start, and this comes with a guide, so if you are interested in this, the only way the guide will tell you everything you need to know, and every recipe comes with a cute little, like I made flavored frosted buttercream. It tells you what attachment to use and what preset program to put. Now, if you might have a recipe that doesn't have a pre-programmed setting, but if you want a whipped cream, mix, beat, or knead, you can have a certain time. You get the gist. I could go on and on, but I'll post the company thingy so you can really get all the benefits. But every setting, it starts off slow, and then it gradually goes up to the it goes up to the desired speed slowly. So it starts out slow. So for chicken, I did it on custom level 1. So it's got a bunch of different levels, which is cool too. So the only way to get this in your kitchen is to host in March, and it is $165 or $169, because March hosts can choose anything they want for 60% off. So if anybody, you don't have to be on live, but if anybody wants to book and get on my calendar for March, I am back doing in-person cooking parties. They're my favorite. That's how I started my business, so I'm anxious to get back to doing more of those. And you can choose this for 60% off. This is a host exclusive. For the month of March, you have to host to get it for the $169. I mean, if you love it, first you can buy it for full price, or you can, you could start with Pamper Chef if you're someone that is kind of like, I like doing this. I like seeing what Courtney does, and I could do that, and I want to make some extra money. We have kits that come with these products. You can start, there might be a new incentive for March, but I'm not sure, but they start at $50 and $100. You're gonna get all that cast iron. Air fryer launch, you can get the air fryer startup, and have all that for $200. And then our biggest one is $250, and that's our electric grill and griddle and a whole bunch of other fun things. So if you like a discount and you want to start and be a hobbyist, you get all the new products 50% off for each season. You can be someone that's part-time. You would have me to help you. So I always want to share that because if somebody didn't share it with me, I wouldn't be here 10 years later and having a great time and making extra cash and being a better cook. So let's see, I'm gonna put the 2 people. First of all, tell us how much you love the new products. Knowing me, I'll log off and be like, oh, I forgot to show them something. Let me see. Oh, the season's best again. We've got, I made this for work, the tater tot sausage casserole. This is $2 if you're like Courtney, I just want one of those cookbooks. Ranch chicken dip, deviled egg toast. Have you ever heard of that? It's just about 30 minutes, so I don't want to keep you much longer. But Southwest chicken and dumplings. I showed you the no-bake peach tart and chocolate cake mix with peanut butter. I know this doesn't sound good when I'm just showing it to you. Oh, but the Green Goddess salad is another one that's in here to go with our new Green Goddess seasoning. 15 budget-friendly recipes. All right, so I'm gonna do the drawing. I'm gonna add Susan and Andrea into our drawing, and we will see who wins a little something. And thank you so much for joining. New products are always fun, and if you just joined us and you want to watch the replay, it's better because you can fast forward right through me. Let's see, so we have Susan and Andrea. A couple other things. Like I said, you can host in March, catalog, fundraiser. I love fundraisers. I do them for schools a lot and gymnastics clubs and things like that. So easy. This is what they get. And a link and a QR code, and it's great. So let us know in the comments what you like. You can do it after, something you love. Let's see. The winner is going to get, and it's Lee. Congratulations, Lee. You are going to get a free black truffle and herb sent to you in the mail. That's funny, Lee. I think you were the first one to join, so it's like pretty cool. You were on time. And just for fun, because you're also wonderful and such good customers, and you've been with me so long, I'm gonna do another drawing. Here we go. Barbara Zell, Mrs. Zell. I am going to send you I gotta think here. I'm gonna send you something. I'm not sure what it is yet, but I will send you something. So thank you so much for all of you that joined, and I'll be sending this. I always call her Mrs. Zell, Barbara. So thank you very much, everybody. If you have any questions, write them in the comments, send me a message, and definitely watch the replay. If you did not, I'm just